Goonass Podcast is intended for adult audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
In the bayou, you gotta get down in the mud to find the good stuff. It's dark, it's dangerous, and we don't give a shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back! We are back! Finally, we are back! We're feeling better on this Saturday, March 9th. Good to be back! Feel great! We've just fucked up and did a take of the Goonass Podcast without you guys listening. So we had to start over! But it's okay, because we're live and we got people already joining. So James, how are we today?
Man, we're feeling good. We're back. We're so happy to be here, healthy, eating better. Life is good. Went out and about today. That was a treat.
Let me tell you, we went to Walk-On's Sports Bar and Grill, rated #1 sports bar in America, by the way. I had some great food there, and then we went right around, and you just reminded me of something that fucking happened in the front of what, Books A Million or some shit?
In front of Books
So
A
why
Million.
don't you tell the audience what the fuck happened?
Yeah, so we're coming down, and for those of you guys that don't live here, you really won't understand, but some of those that do. There's a double yellow line in front with 2 turn lanes that are going to turn left on the main intersection. You can't turn up into the shopping center that way. At least you're not supposed to. Well, this dude in front of us, we're wondering why we're not moving. So I look around. Lo and behold, he's stopping traffic to try to turn up in there. So Brandon's patient. He's patient. Then he starts getting warmed up more and more and more and more. And he screams out the window, "Hey, asshole, you're not supposed to turn with double yellow lines there." And what does this person do? They floor it, turn in front of people, spinning tires. Thought it was going to be an accident.
Well, fucking idiot. Just fucking idiots on the road today. I mean, I'm reminded every day when I drive around this fucking town how many fucking idiots are alive and driving.
Yeah, okay.
Just fucking stupid. So what's new, James? What's been going on? You know, I know you got a lot of shit to talk about. Oh, Christopher Rubin passing through Lafayette. I'll see you next week when I come back. Well, it's about fucking time you come back, asshole. Are you going to be coming to see Blues Travel with me next weekend? Did you catch that? Hope you did.
You're already talking a week in advance.
Fuck yeah.
Patty in the park.
Yes, Patty in the Park. I will be in attendance. I definitely will be. And I'm opening a challenge. John Popper, if you're watching this, hold on. Well, I'm going to get him in a second. I challenge John Popper to a harmonica duel. I've told certain people, listen up. I'm ready. I'm back. I am back. I am back to play. I want a harmonica duel with John fucking Popper. I want it to happen. I will back it up.
Well, Steven Peterson says hell no.
Bullshit. He knows better. He fucking knows better. If I'm about to pull out my harmonicas today, I fucking will. They're fucking right here. Motherfucker.
Got him worked up already, Steven.
Oh yeah, already, yeah. So just a little deal. So last night I tried playing with the Goonass deal. That went okay. I can't do it with PlanetSide 2 though, because I just to be honest with you, it was just a big clusterfuck. And then this fucking program I'm using, which I like, OBS, I'm pushing like 1 or 2 to change my weapons, and it's changing the fucking scenes, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to keep it on one fucking slide. It fucking sucked. I mean, hold on, we got some more comments. We got a slide. For some reason, I got 2 screens here. Yes, I do. So he does. He knows I'm not full of shit. You see, motherfucker, you trying to start shit.
No, I read what I saw.
But look, we got we got is that Randall? Is that Randall?
Joseph? Yeah.
That's Randall. Oh, Randall Aber's in the house. What's up, Randall?
Randall Aber.
What's up, man? Drew Carlin. Yeah, we got a few people, man. Hopefully we get a couple more, too. I mean, so tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your friends. We back. Get their asses on the fucking podcast and listen up. Now, another announcement. We are recording this right now. We will be posting this on YouTube after we're finished. I don't know how long that upload takes, but, you know, we're gonna be posting. We're now gonna all recorded podcasts now will be posted on YouTube. So I've decided that we're gonna do it that way to where our YouTube audience and Don Batto. I had to hear the Zeppel rage. You're funny.
You knew it was coming,
Oh
Steve.
yeah. So we're gonna make sure we cater to both audiences, and then we'll probably take. I'm looking into the actual which we're either gonna use Spreaker or I don't know what we're gonna use for the audio version of this, but we're definitely going to do that. So yeah. And then what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, not all podcasts will be live. We will have some recorded ones. We're going to be doing that soon. We're getting back into things, so we'll do the live ones every Saturday for sure. And if this motherfucker don't want to show up, I'll fucking do them myself. I'm a fucking man. I can handle it. I can put it on my back. Yeah, that's how it is.
That's coming from someone that said earlier you had to ask the boss.
No. Let's clarify. I asked the boss of the furniture and she's the boss of furniture
And decorating. Oh, okay.
Decorating, not in this room, okay, and I have final veto power.
Oh, do you?
Oh,
That's not
fuck
what
yeah.
you said earlier.
Well, no, I ask her because she knows what I like. So my wife is very respectful that way. It's not like she, it's not like it's not like that. Okay, I'm not like a fucking chauvinistic pig. Okay?
Kimberly, thanks for joining.
Kim Brow in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like I'm not a chauvinistic pig. I ask her because I'm fucking colorblind, asshole.
I wasn't making fun of that.
I'm just saying. So I'm smart. I'm like, I'm gonna ask somebody that is a fucking graphic designer. Dude, she picked out this rug. This rug's badass.
Yeah,
I got a new rug today, and we got these awesome chairs. I picked out chairs though. We got these
you
stool
did.
chairs.
You did pick
They're
out the
like
chairs.
stainless steel. They're fucking awesome. We got them at Ollie's.
Ollie's.
Dude, Ollie's is awesome. Like that's like better bargain shit than fucking Walmart. Dude, it is all. I mean, it's like cool. I mean, I like the chair.
And a memory foam cushion.
Yeah, the cushions are working out great too. I mean,
Great.
Yeah, and then we got the soundboard, we got the cameras. I mean, now hopefully soon I think this is fine. I mean, we might have to do a slight adjustment here or there, but I think this is rolling pretty good. I mean, there will have to be some changes with new equipment coming in soon.
Yeah.
There is some new equipment coming in here soon, and something he does not know about. I have already.
You're hiding stuff from me again.
Well, I have something very large that's gonna be able to. Let's just say it holds about 12 terabytes of information.
Holy cow.
Yeah, somebody gave me a server.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Yeah, so we can. So that's why. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm so
Oh, yeah.
excited. So excited. So yeah.
We'll be state of the art.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. I mean, I want to hold all the information so we can record and we can do all a bunch of stuff and have some more space so we're not putting
Now,
everything. on there.
quick question for you guys, Dawn, Kimberly. You guys can hear us okay?
I'm pretty sure they can. Somebody would have said something already, like, "Yeah, I can't fucking hear you."
Okay. All right.
Trust me. And I bet you my lovely wife is probably watching or will chime in and she'll tell me, okay? I got backup plan after backup plan after backup plan, fool. I take care of shit.
Yeah, just like last night, huh?
Dude, that wasn't my fault. Okay? I didn't fucking realize that would transfer a game, pushing buttons in a game would transfer to the stupid program. Usually the shit doesn't pop up until you click the window. You see what I mean?
Gotcha.
So this shit was being stupid. See, not my fault. I know now. And hopefully I won't have that problem again next week when we do Playing with the Coon-Ass next week.
Now, I know that normally we wait until our post-game show to get into sporting events, but I have to bring this up because you and I have discussed it a lot in detail.
Oh, Poonanners is in the house!
Poonanners!
Woo!
Yes!
Yeah, he knows what that clusterfuck was last night. He was there. I couldn't hear him. Fucking Kier is awesome at Planetside, and he does this comment, and I wanted to capture that on Playing with the Coon-Ass, but Walmart greeter, stupid platoon leader, put me in the wrong group with a bunch of slapdicks. They were all over the place like fucking ants. They got hit by some fucking pesticide. Okay? And I'm like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? And I had to tell the squad leader, do your fucking job, bruh. Fuck. It was painful. I had to quit. I was like, I can't. It broke my heart. Bro, I was so excited. I was like, man, fucking guys, if y'all want a good time playing video games, just to fucking like have a great time, play aside 2 hours a week on Friday nights with that man Keir Simmons playing, and I guarantee you will have a blast. You might have the worst day of your life, and what he fucking does is fucking awesome. I mean, he has like fucking sound bites and shit. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's like, we're gonna get liberty, baby. Yeah, we're gonna get freedom. Let's go. These fucking it's fucking awesome. Yeah, man, it's great shit. I thoroughly enjoy it. So I was so upset because I couldn't enjoy it last night because I was fucking with the OBS and fucking with these other slap dicks that are arguing with each other. It's fucking dumb, like arguing. And I'm like, dude, it's a fucking game. Come on. Just go kill some fucking people.
Yeah, no doubt. But back to what I was saying before we obviously had to give some props out to Mr. Keir there.
Yes. We always give him props.
Absolutely. Always.
He has a sitting invitation on this podcast.
Absolutely.
At any time, he can chime in. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He gave us a great voiceover.
He is our VIP for the podcast for sure.
Oh, yes, he sure is.
But what I wanted to tell everybody, I'm sure you guys are well aware by now, him and I have discussed it in detail. All of a sudden, we're having the best basketball season we've had since the Shaquille O'Neal days, back Dale Brown and a couple of more. And now all of a sudden, our coach is suspended. Yeah, our coach is suspended. FBI has some tapes of some calls that were taped, and all of a sudden now we're paying players. They say.
Well, I think this is what somebody thinks about it.
In the bayou, you gotta get down in the mud to find the good stuff. It's dark, it's dangerous, and we don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's what somebody thinks about that.
Yeah, that's right. But it's disappointing because, I mean, we think we have this great coach, and then all of a sudden now he has to get suspended because there's some wiretaps with him on there paying players.
Right.
So now not only we're going to probably wind up vacating wins, we're going to lose scholarships over it, no doubt, when the NCAA steps in. And your favorite person is playing dumb, Joe Alleva.
Oh, fucking Joe, dude. Don't get me fucking started with Joe fucking Alleva.
Big White is in the house.
Yes, I see that. Fucking Lecoq. Lecoq.
Hey, he makes no bones about that.
No, it's like that Sean Connery on on SNL when he goes, "Le tits, it's French. Yes, it is. Mademoiselle, give me le tits now." So yeah.
Man.
No,
yes, thumbs up.
Big White. Yeah, Big White. Big White's like, oh yeah, But no, fucking Joe. Once again, Joey Leva's in the middle of some fucking controversy.
And every one of the comments was starting with the word "fire Joe."
Dude, he needs to go. Joe needs to go.
We done lost our chance
Dude,
to get
I'm
Les
about
Miles.
to fucking make a shirt. Joe needs to go. Joe needs to go. Joe needs to go. That's exactly exactly what I'm gonna do, because this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Because now all of a sudden we're back in the quagmire of crap again with this. They're gonna look into everything now. But I do tell you what, I did respect Orgeron what he said when they mentioned the coach. He said, "Oh, is that tight end I've got coming into play?" And he laughs and walks off. Thought it was awesome.
Oh yeah, man.
It's almost telling you, don't ask me because you're not going to get it out of me.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just, man, it's one thing after another, and I mean, the question's gonna be, like, if we win the SEC, that's gonna be fucking forfeited.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so you might as well not play the tournament. You might as well not just show up. I would be, I mean, it's a catch-22 because you want to. I mean, if players are being paid, if I was Joe Alleva and King Alexander, what I'd fucking do is find out who's being paid and kick them off the fucking team right now and say, hey, I'm sorry. Look, you know the rules. You're fucking, go if you need money, go play in the NBA. We don't need you here. Kick them off the team, and then forfeit the tournament. Say, you know what? Fuck it, we're not going. Like that's what I would do.
You got to back out.
You have to back out. I'm sorry. You have to back out. It's an integrity
just
thing.
so
If you
disappointing.
back out, then you're fucking. I'm gonna tell you right now, your punishment next year is gonna be a lot lenient. I mean, think about it. If you back out, they're gonna see that's okay. Well, they punished themselves. They could have won the tournament. They actually could have won the thing, and they decided not to.
Yeah.
That would look good on your end, and you would be able to save face and whatnot. But if you don't, like I'm gonna tell you right now, you're fucked.
Yeah. It's a shame because I really feel like they were going to make a deep run in the tournament. Now they're probably going to be like, well,
Nah.
it's going to get stripped anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't. It just it is what it is. What you're gonna do? You can't do anything about it. You just got to be like, oh shit, So, it is what it is, guys, and we'll see what happens. I mean, we have no control of this situation. I think it's, I just think it's, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I mean, we don't have all the facts. I think part of it we don't have all the facts.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion yet. I know this. They did the right thing. They got rid of that motherfucker. They got rid of Wade. Okay, so being that say they got rid of him, that's a good thing. But now it's kind of like, okay, what do you do now? You see, and that's the question. What do you do now? And
Well, LSU's done all they can do except for their own internal investigation. It'll be up to the NCAA.
well, yeah, but at the
But
same
for the commissioner to come out and not only did he say it was disappointing that it was a black mark on the university, I have to disagree. In one retrospect, it's not the entire university, and I mean, so far, not saying that none of the other coaches are doing
well, I have
this.
a problem with that SEC commissioner anyway. He
Was it
fucking
Sankey.
yeah. Let's not talk about that. We have issues with him in regards to the A&M game, the fact that he let that shit pass. Just fucking yeah, dude. Like you know what? I have problems with that motherfucker as it is. So he can go fuck himself. He can go fuck himself. I mean, I don't give a fuck. He can go fuck himself. I mean, he allowed that debacle even though LSU wasn't gonna never know what was gonna happen, but they should have beaten A&M. They had them beat. They beat them 3 times, and they let those fucking refs fucking be biased.
Yeah.
And they had the power to fix that shit, and they didn't. So you know what? He can go fuck himself.
Now they're trying to redo the overtime and everything so that it's a little more difficult and doesn't take as long.
Well, good. I mean, well, first of all, games are too long as it is. They used to be 2 hours, 45 minutes to 3 hours. Now they're 4 and 5 hours. That's why we're probably going to forego LSU post games, because I'm not going to be up here at 11, 12 fucking at night doing a fucking post game because of fucking advertisers and all that bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm not giving in to corporate America. Corporate America can go fuck themselves too.
Well, now that we've determined that.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else has been going on? I mean, oh, okay. You know what? Okay. So I'm gonna give everybody the long version. Well, I say long. I won't make it long, but the update of what medically. So currently, guys, I'm on a calcium channel blocker, which sucks. Which is getting better though. I'm not as fatigued as I was, so I can do these things now. I will tell you that medicine fucking sucks. Next week, I have a sleep study. They think that sleep apnea is causing all this because they've done all the tests and I'm really healthy. My cardiologist, and he's doing a great job, Dr. Saad, props to you. I showed him how much I actually work during the day in the sense of like I walk 4 to 8 miles a day. So I actually showed him that on my deal on my phone. He's like, holy shit. He's like, dude, you actually, I said, yeah. I said, I'm very active, and he goes, that's probably why you're so tired, because like most people, that's probably why I'm having problems with medicine, because I'm such an active person where most people aren't. So, it's okay. That makes sense, where I'm actually going, and thank God I have a strong heart. I'm trying. The goal is to find out what's causing this. Hopefully, I'm praying it is a sleep apnea, and then I can get off this shit. And then I can really start exercising, because everything's good, but it's. I mean, I haven't had. I've had a couple episodes, but not really as bad as they were before. So, yeah, that's just the update on that. I'll know more next week, and it'll be a continual thing until we can. I'm praying I don't have to take medicine for the rest of my life, especially something like this. I'd rather, have something done to where it can be a permanent fix, and that's all I'm going to say there. And when we cross that bridge, we'll cross it.
Yeah.
But until then, this is it's getting better. I'm able to go all day now and not worry about things. Hopefully, And then when I do have like a little attack, excuse me, guys, I'm able to control it more than I was before, so that's really good. And
Yeah.
I've lost 10 pounds, so I'm losing weight and doing good. So everything's a lot better. I mean, it was for a while though. It's because it was such an erratic thing. I couldn't do these. I didn't want to, because I would have them like in the middle of you can ask him. I was having in the middle of the day. I'll just have them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
So now we're not having those issues, but there's a couple of things they're looking into. So good news is it's not. It's not a life-threatening situation at all, which is really great. So that's pretty much my update on that. So we just kind of did this impromptu. We went shopping today, and we got stuff for the studio. I got, like I said, these cool. They're stainless steel.
Yeah, the stools are cool.
Stools are real cool, and I like. We can pump. They're like the ones that you can make go higher or lower or whatever, and they can store right under my desk. And then we got this rug. Man, this rug is kick ass. I mean, what? It's like a 4x7 rug? Yeah,
5x7.
5x7. No, it's 4. I don't think it's 5. Might be. No, it's 4. It's 4x7, I think, or whatever. But it was only like, what color is it?
It's gray.
Like a gray rug.
A steel gray.
And we got that for like $18 at Ollie's. That was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the plastic at the bottom, so it kind of
Doesn't slide. Yeah.
right. And then we got that. So my chair, I have a desk chair. I usually sit at like when I'm by myself that I can roll and not mess up my wood floors I put in here. So
Yeah, because the boss has spoken.
well, no, actually it helps capture sound too.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, like that's part of it. That's actually the main part of it, like the sound part of it. Like if you notice, we don't have now. If I go back here, you'll hear a little echo, but not you know what I mean. Not like it would if I didn't have the rug or things to deaden the sound. It's all now. There'll be a couple more things we're gonna be doing. One thing is I want something behind us here. I haven't decided what yet, how we're gonna do that. But we'll, we might change camera angles. There's a couple things I'm playing with. Like I might do something like to kind of give you an idea here. Let me grab maybe do a top thing like that where we're looking at each other or something. I mean, I haven't really decided on what yet.
Yep.
But it was something. It's something I'm playing with, like to give like a different like angle of like how we like a permanent, like if it's set up permanently, so we just walk in and we do the podcast, and we're kind of like that now, which is that's why I like this. Like we were able to walk in after, and like when we leave, I don't have to take. That was the one thing I love the back patio thing, but the only problem is the breakdown. We had to break all that shit down,
Yeah.
and then in the kitchen too. So now like we're permanent. It's like boom, we're here. We don't have to move shit. We don't have to. Man, it was like a gig. I was like, fuck, man, and to take down shit and do this. And I was like, fuck.
Walk in here, plug in, and go.
Yeah, so that's the cool thing about it. Also, it's a little more comfortable. Have a little more isolation. We don't have the dogs, and we might let one in from now and then just to come hang out or whatever. But they're kind of. My wife wants to put a pet bed in here in case they want to come in here, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I haven't decided
Well,
on that yet.
one of them would be on the desk.
Well, Linus is not allowed in here.
Yeah.
My beagle's not allowed in here. He's a fucking chewer. He's too young. He like just he. I mean, if I'm like watching him, he's okay. But then you take your eyes off of him. and it's
Charlie'd
like-
be on the couch.
No, Charlie would probably be somewhere. He likes to go in his corner for some reason. And now Dizzy would probably want to stand up right here. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're once, and it's new. That's part of it. Like the room has been rearranged and it's new for them. And they're kind of like, what the fuck,
So I have a question for you.
What's up?
So we have a Walmart closing down on the north side of town.
Okay.
They're eliminating 1,000 greeter jobs.
Uh-huh.
And then we were just told they were going to close about $300 Generals and pretty much about half of what's in Lafayette. What do you make of that?
The same shit I've been telling you for like the last 2 or 3 years, that the part of the, well, you have a couple things going on in society right now.
Amazon.
Well, you're going from a people they want to order in the like they want to just order stuff and they're looking for price, okay, which is cool. I mean, I do it. I mean, I have no problem with it. I also, like we discussed, I think it was today we discussed that I think that there'll be some industries that are safe, like your academies, your sporting goods stores, your hunting stores, some apparel stores, especially apparels. Actually restaurants, obviously, but the days of the like, you gotta understand, think of the money always follows the social network, right?
Mm-hmm.
So back in the 80s and the 70s, where was your social network? Where was it?
Well, it wasn't online.
No, where was it?
Social network was by mouth.
Where was
Word
it?
of mouth.
Where was it? There's a specific place. There's an answer for this. Where was it? Think about it. Where would all the teenage kids hang out?
The mall.
Exactly. Okay. The money always follows the social network, as I call it. I mean, not like social network like online, but there's always a social network.
Speaking of that, there's a lot closing in there as well.
Yeah, and it's because people are talking online. So where are you going to buy stuff? Online. It's following the social fabric of society. It's following the social network. So with that being said, this was going to happen. Now, the bad thing in Lafayette, why it's really bad, is the fact that we still, as a city, have been dependent on the oil field, and yet the oil field has not come back, and it's come back, but in other states, there's not a lot of deep sea drilling right now. It's only production work because it's a lot cheaper to do shale. So that's what's going on. So people are leaving Lafayette, and you know this. We can't get into how he knows this, but you know this from a very good source, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So people are moving to other areas. Now, what I think is happening is anything that's tech, like Dallas and Lafayette could have done this, but they missed the boat with that fiber. I mean, they put the fastest internet system in America and it has not capitalized on it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot. I blame the city parish government. I blame the state. I blame a lot of people for this because they could have. But now part of it is the fact that, I mean, who wants to live down here? I mean, we don't have shit to do here. We don't have shit to do in Baton Rouge. We don't have shit to do in Lake Charles. I mean, if you really think about now, when I say that openly from a perspective of someone who would come here as a new person. Now, obviously, me living here, I could show people, hey, you can go here, you can go there, whatever. But if you look at it from an objective point of view, if you go into Dallas, okay, you have a Major League Baseball team, you have a Major League Basketball team, and you have a football team. Now, I'm not saying, I mean, New Orleans New Orleans has a lot of things to do. It's a larger city. However, we're not bringing things here. I mean, Lafayette's big enough to have a minor league baseball team here. I mean, we have the Houston. I mean, you could get something here. You could get something here, like really that some things that people would like, even things to do. I mean, you can't just have restaurants and bars everywhere. That's and shopping areas. That's all we have. We have nothing.
Yeah.
there's nothing. Here's an idea. You know, Northern Vermilion Parish is a lot of land out there that's farmland, right? Mm-hmm. You could take that land, and we have a drainage problem, right?
Bad.
How about you build a fucking man-made lake that takes care of the drainage problem and make it a fucking area you can do shit.
Well, the horse farm is going to be nice when they're done. They've got the bridge across the canal, so that's going to be nice. I'm anxious to see what they're really going to put in there and how they're going to use it.
Yeah, I mean, horse farm.
One thing in the back of my mind, if they were smart, you already called it, is put festival over there.
They need to, and we need to charge for festival. We need to get better artists. I mean, listen, I don't think it's right. And you know what? I'm going to say this openly on this podcast. And if you have a problem with this, and I know there's a specific person that's going to be watching this, if she watches this, I'm going to tell you straight the fuck up. Okay? I'm not going to say your name out here, but I'm going to tell you this. I think it's fucking wrong that you do not pay a single fucking artist that plays at festival. I think it's fucking wrong that you're going the easy route and try to book this so-called staycation for these people. I think it's fucking wrong. These people work fucking hard, like extremely hard for to make their music and to make their product, and you slap them in the face by not paying these people. Okay, and I think what you need to do is the festival committee needs to wake the fuck up. And you need to charge people and have proper security, have a proper festival, and get national acts here. Okay, I know it's international, but you can get some people from Jazz Fest.
Well, there's
here.
some good international national acts as well.
Well, what I'm saying, you get those. You get a mixture.
Right.
Okay. You know, because you know what you're going to do? If you do that, you're going to expose these international acts to national artists and their people, and they might even have a better opportunity because of this.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. So I can't stand the fact they don't pay these people. When I found that out, you know I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was like, you got to be fucking... When somebody told me, and now it was another person on the committee. It's a gentleman, and he told me, "Oh no, we don't. We do this," and I'm like, "Are you?" And I looked at him like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm saying, "You're not paying anyone." Oh, well, we pay certain people. Okay, what the fuck is that all about? Like, okay, so you give somebody free hotel and free food to come play a festival, but they're traveling thousands of miles away from their home. They need to support their families. And you're not paying them a fucking dime. Go fuck yourself.
And for those...
And look, and all these people, I'm going to let you, let me just say this. I want to get this off. All of you people that are going to bash me for bashing festival, I want you to think about something, okay? You don't pay a dime to go into that festival, okay? You don't pay a fucking dime, okay? You get to go there free. You get to walk around. You get to listen to all these people who spent hundreds of hours perfecting their craft. You know, I'm sorry, but you need to pay for this talent. I'm sorry, you need to. You know, I don't. I'm sorry, it needs to happen. And you're spoiled because you get it for free, how dare you? Okay, you know, go back to your funk kill-out fucking piece of shit festivals around here and go listen to your fucking your little colloquial shit. But when you got people that fucking just they bust their ass, and even the local artists around here that bust their ass, and you don't pay them. I mean, this is why I refuse to gig in this town. I refuse. I won't do it because they don't fucking pay people, and they don't recognize great talent. So, you know, and if you're a bar owner or whatever, and you have a problem with this statement, fuck you. Okay. I've been wanting to say that for a very long time. I have no bridges to burn anymore. I'm not fucking gigging. I don't give a shit. I got other people from other areas interested in my shit now. So I don't fucking worry about it. I mean, fuck it. You know, I might have some very interesting announcements in the next few months. But what I'm telling you is that for all you local motherfuckers that don't want to pay, for the ones that pay, thank you. For the ones who don't want to pay, look, any monkey can go spin a fucking record. Okay? You want to go hire these little petty DJs? Have fun. Okay? I mean, that's just all I got to say about it.
Well, you have some personal reasons for feeling that way as well, because some of them that join now may not know that you had to grab your lovely wife and run for some gunshots.
No shit, yeah, exactly right. I'm gonna tell you, I do not feel safe going down there, and I will not go down during festival.
And it was during festival. So
Yeah,
for those of y'all that don't know.
Yeah, I in my own hometown, now it's a logistical nightmare. Festival's a logistical nightmare. Why would you put it downtown with no fuck? It's a logistical nightmare. With multiple,
Because unfortunately, you attract a type of people that want to break in cars, that want to rob. And I'm not speaking about any one particular genre person or people. We're talking about there was some well-to-do people that got in trouble because they were caught stealing from cars that left doors unlocked. I mean, it's we're not profiling here.
Some people, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like some of this shit I read in the news today and whatnot, it makes me want to like live out in the boonies with like a 20-foot wall and barbed wire, and literally have just machine gun turrets and shit from a video game, just like protecting my house at all times. Like, hey, leave me the fuck alone.
But I mean, if the committee were to get together and say, hey, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to put it in a controlled environment, and it's going to be $10 or $15 a day to go to or whatever. That's fine.
I think it should be about 40 a day. That with all the talent they get and all the people that come, is for they.
If it were decent, people would support it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All you need is one major national act. Like, look, you can get the Revivalists. Look. They played at that place downtown, sold out in like 15 minutes. I mean, you get a band like the Revivalists, you get the band like Gary Clark Jr. You get people like that are more blues, jazz based, and you add the international people with them. I guarantee you, what? Hold on, hey, Big White. Stop calling during the podcast. Okay? You want to talk to James? Talk in the comments. Shit. Son of a bitch, people, I swear. We're live. It's not recording. We're live. There's only a delay. Okay? It's like a 10-second delay. Other than that, we're fucking live. Shit.
But it's all good. I will get with you. You know this.
But anyway, so, we need, I know it's an international festival. I understand that. International means all over the world, not just Cajun and everywhere else.
But, to bring up another...
Francophone, get rid of the Francophone label on this, too. You have enough Francophone festivals here. You got Festival Acadiana. You got the Crawfish Festival. You have enough Francophone festivals, okay? Listen to me. Get rid of that fucking Francophone label off that shit and go true international like you used to. Thank you.
Well, the one thing that's another sore subject for you is we talk about getting these certain bands in. We can't even get our own Cajun Dome to do that.
Oh, don't, dude, don't. That's another.
I knew that was sore.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it.
That's pouring salt in the wound, folks.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to discuss it because it's.
Yeah. So we have to take what we get. Some of it, is acceptable, but some of it not.
I will tell you this though. I'm going to tell the audience. I will be getting away from local issues on the podcast very soon.
Oh, yeah.
That is going away. I'm letting you know. We're just doing this to get back in the swing of things, but we have discussed some very interesting topics. And in my breakaway shows, we'll talk. One will be gaming, one will be cryptocurrency, and then we will have the podcast here. I want everyone to know that I want to get away from these colloquial politics, and I want to talk about some bigger things. One thing I want to talk about. I watched something today. It was fucking cool. There's this guy. There's this fucking guy that what he does. He has a YouTube channel that. And I don't want to. I don't want to talk because this is going to be on YouTube. So I don't want to I don't know the guy, so I don't want to. it's not I don't want to plug him, but we can't. I don't want to play his shit. You know, it makes sense. You know, I don't want to do that because now YouTube has some other. They have when you play somebody else's content. You know, it's some bullshit now. It's no more fair use, and we're only going on YouTube. Listen, we're only going on YouTube just to reach some other people we know. Other than that, I'm gonna be honest with you. I fucking hate YouTube. YouTube, you watch this, go fuck yourself. I can't stand YouTube, and I'm not looking to be monetized. So you know, whatever. You know, trust me, I'm not gonna be crying because I don't get money for this. To be honest with you, but I think you impede the freedom of speech. I think Twitter does, and I'm gonna talk about that in a second too. But this guy, so what he does is he sees the Avengers or whatever, and he watches these movies and he tries to make an actual workable model of something in a movie, like they did. I don't know if you remember the movie Aliens.
I do.
Okay, remember the loader?
Yeah.
They made a loader, like an actual hydraulic loader, like arm that could work. So this guy was working on an Iron Man suit. Well, there's this other guy, and it's fucking awesome. There's this other motherfucker. He's with I think it's called Gravity. I think his business is called Gravity. But he made a working suit. It's like you can buy one.
Wow.
But dude, he has these. It's a jetpack on the back. There's nothing on the feet, but they have it on the arms. And what you do is you use your arms to like, kind of like if you go close, you'll go faster out like a tripod, you know. And like you can see this guy fly this thing. It's like awesome. It's like holy shit, awesome. And I was like, man, that is so cool. So the guy who built the suit, let the YouTube guy try the suit out. It was pretty cool. So
wow. And
they're gonna have like a racing league with this shit, and it's actually fucking jet engines on him. I mean, but he has an yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't want to play anybody else's shit until.
Speaking of that, didn't the new Marvel movie come out Friday?
Yeah, and I heard that they're shitting on it. Whoa.
Wow.
They're shitting on Captain Marvel. I'm gonna tell you one thing I'm tired of. Okay?
That's big white stuff there, the Marvel stuff.
I love Marvel. I hate what Disney's doing with it. Like I hate it, and I'm gonna explain why. They fucked up. Look. See it?
Yeah.
It's only 6 out of 10 Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, it's not getting. I mean, it's doing everybody. You know. I mean. Okay. I want to get this out the way here. I don't have an issue with any type of gender or whatever on being a hero in a movie. Okay, I think like I'm gonna premise it with that. I think like for example, Wonder Woman was a badass movie. I love that movie. I think DC. I think was it Fox that does DC? I think Fox did it. Whoever directed Wonder Woman did an awesome job. The story. The story of Wonder Woman, you know, the story of the movie was awesome. I mean, I was like, wow. I watch that movie every time it's on. I think it was a well written movie. Being that said, I'm also tired of the Marvel Universe being rewritten for social justice warriors and political correctness. I'm gonna fucking say it because I don't care anymore. I'm gonna say it. The original Captain Marvel was a fucking man. The original Thor was a fucking man. It had nothing to do with trying to demean women or anything like that. It was just that is what the character was. Stop pushing your political bullshit on me, Disney. That's why I will not go to Disneyland or Disney World. Go fuck yourself, Disney. You fucked up Star Wars because you had to push this fucking agenda, all these agendas, and this bitch who's running Disney needs to go fucking just go away. Something else I'd like to say, but I'm gonna be nice. It has to do when something's pushed, you can see it. When you write a story, it should naturally evolve. I mean, everybody knows if you're a comic book fan. I have the Infinity War in my closet around, and I'll go over it. I'll bring the Infinity War. You know who stopped fucking Thanos both times? His name was Adam fucking Warlock, not Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel didn't do shit on the original. But no, they rewrite the shit. They rewrite the shit. they always use their comics used to be a way for kids to just get away and imagine things and use their imagination to pretend about different worlds. And now it's used to push agendas. And I'm a little sick and tired of this shit. And I am tired. Look, it's both sides. Don't tell me if you think I'm taking a conservative agenda, go fuck yourself there, because they're just as fucking bad. Okay? Both sides are shit. Okay, so don't fucking pull me in one of your sides. That's another thing you'll learn about me real quick. I'm done with that. Look, I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm a man who sits here, looks at both sides, and realizes they're just both shit. And refuses to take a side. Refuse. Okay? So, all you people out there that's saying, oh, you gotta take a side, you gotta take a stand, here's my stand. How about all of you that really think that your side's going to do something to help you? Go kiss my ass, because what have they done for you lately? Nothing. Okay? Go help yourself and think for yourself. That's what I say there. Don't play around with that shit. But anyway, back to what I was saying, James. So, I'm going to give Captain Marvel a chance, and I'm going to watch it. Hopefully, I'm hoping that the story is like the Wonder Woman story that's really like, holy shit, this is a good story. But for what I've seen, they really just took, like, they really wanted to make sure they showed a woman kicking everybody's ass. Like Wonder Woman, you didn't see that. There was depth to the character. You know what I mean? Like on the previews, there was depth to the characters, depth to the story, how she was found, I mean, shit, Wonder Woman, they had a whole league of women that were kicking ass. But you didn't have to push that. Like, you let the story tell the story. Not sit there and like force it upon me. Like, oh, it's a woman kicking ass. Okay, fine. But I'm going to tell you this. Stop pushing your shit on me. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. Just don't push your shit on me. Like, that's fine. I live my life. I really don't care. But don't push an agenda on me that I don't agree with. Like, people are people. I mean, all this, all these names and all. Dude, I'm done with that shit, man. Done.
Well, yeah. I mean, the movie industry in whole this year, according to some news I watched on Entertainment tonight, has hurt a little bit. There really hasn't been that standout movie. Now in December, aren't we supposed to get the last Star Wars?
And I hope J.J. Abrams fucking fix that shit. Yeah. I'm praying to God he fixed it, because if not, holy fuck, that's gonna be an issue. I mean, I don't want people to take the last rant when I said, like, personally. It's just that I'm just tired of, like, look, we get it. Women and men are equal, people. I mean, yeah. That's been established for years. We don't need to be reminded of it again. Just because your parents were fucking okay, to all you young millennials out there and motherfuckers that are pushing the shit, listen up. Just because your parents were part of the 60s and 70s and part of the civil rights movement doesn't mean you have to make your own little civil rights movement. Nobody has less rights than they have had in years. I mean, everybody, if I'm not mistaken, the women have the right to vote. They have a right to do whatever they want. They even have a right to kill a baby in their womb if they want. Okay? They have all these rights. They have the same amount of rights as men. Men have the same rights as women. People can now make themselves look like men or women too if they want. Okay? I am pretty sure that that their civil rights are really being impeded anymore. What it is now is that people's feelings are being impeded.
Right.
Fuck your feelings. You got your rights. That's all you get. Okay? That's it. I mean, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of, like, I'm just tired of this shit, dude. Can you tell? Like, I'm just like, fuck this. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get to a point, enough is enough of anything, and specifically that.
Well, I'm just what I'm tired of is agendas. That's what I'm tired of. Like,
you and I talked about one on the way back. we talked about the girls pushing for Boy Scouts, and you're like, well, why did you take boy off of it?
Yeah. I mean, okay. Why? It's an organization. I mean, why? I mean, you're so offended by the name boy and girl. I mean, I know what this is. I know what the bigger plan is, and I'm not gonna get into like that today. But I'll do that on a different podcast. But I'm gonna tell you this: that if you're offended by the name Boy Scouts, you really need to think about what that organization really does. I mean, I'm trying to be nice on this one because we're dealing with kids, okay? So I'm gonna say this. Look, I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me they changed it to Scouts of America, because if they did it, if they did it right, and they just did a program for boys and girls to learn how to go in the woods and survive and do all that stuff, okay?
Yeah.
If that's the program, and I don't know the curriculum, but if they change the curriculum to that and said, okay, they're now doing it as a co-ed type deal, and you'd have to be careful on camping trip, and have both adult, female and male adults there and all that stuff. I mean, if you're teaching co-ed camping skills, and that type of stuff, and the curriculum is more co-ed now, then that's cool. Okay, then that's fine. I mean, personally, what I've always thought is maybe why did the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts never really camp together when they got older? Not in a fucked up way, but just like in general, because I mean, then you could like do it there. Kind of like the dorms and like separate dorms, and then there's co-ed dorms type thing. The point being is, but even if they kept the name, what does it matter? You know what I mean? Like what does it matter?
It shouldn't.
Now I'm gonna tell you, this is why I brought this topic up, because there's one thing that's really bothers me. I'm gonna tell you what really bothers me right now. So I watch a lot of the Joe Rogan podcast. I really like Joe Rogan because I really like his the way he sees things, the way I see things. And man, I didn't know this, but right now in the I guess the transgender community, there's a fight going on between people who believe that transgender like females should be able to compete in sports, and they have a group that don't think what's the one who won Wimbledon? What's her name? Martina Navratilova. Okay, she got shit on Twitter, and I'm bringing the Twitter thing in a second. Why I'm bringing Twitter in? Because Twitter's shit. She got hammered, like she got banned from Twitter because she made a statement that she's gay and she's a feminist, but she pointed out like she was debating a transgender woman on Twitter, and they were talking about this topic, how the differences like transgender women versus regular women, and she was like, look, they shouldn't be competing with women. Like, a man's a man, born a man, a woman's born a woman. Biologically, there's issues, there. Well, yeah. And she got banned because she said something that would have been derogatory towards transgender. I would recommend anybody to watch that episode with Joe Rogan and Twitter, and realize how fucked up Twitter is. Okay, like this bitch that was talking about Twitter, I wanted to strangle the bitch. I really did. Like, the way she was talking, I'm like, the lack of common sense, and this is why we did this. I'm like, oh my God. And look, banning the reason why she banned Alex Jones. Now, Milo, the guy Milo Yup, whatever his name is, the gay conservative, you know what I'm talking about? Now, he did some screwed up shit, and I can see why he got banned. But Alex Jones, there's no way. But because they took things out of context, it was like some of the stuff they were saying, I was like, what? So I wouldn't recommend anybody like watch that episode, because it's I was blown away. I was blown away what these people from Twitter did. But the point being is I didn't know that there was a fight like that going on. But you did have to think about that. Okay, so you have, like, they had a news article. Like, hold on, I'm going to pull it up. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, while you're doing that,
The news article is in Connecticut. They had, let me see if I can find it. Like, in Connecticut, there was, like, a bunch of, like, transgender athletes that won state titles. Hold on. Transgender athletes in high school. Okay, let me do that. It was in high school, and it was like it was messed up. It was
yeah, because a male
Connecticut.
won the women's
Look.
wrestling championship.
right here. Like, look now, like they're pissed off. Like, trans school athletes win state titles. Parents are pissed. Like, they're trying to petition to ban these transgenders from. And that, look at this. Oh, look at this. Okay, guys. You know, when a girl's born a girl, a man's born a man, they're genetically they're made differently. You know, a man is genetically stronger and genetically faster than a woman. That's just how it is. I mean, this isn't rocket science here. I mean, we know this. I mean, if you go into the muscle striations and whatever and the layers of muscle and fat, there's actually differences between a man and a woman. And the fact that they're allowing these people who, I mean, that had testosterone and whatever and different muscle makeup run against these other people. It's like Cyborg. Was it Cyborg? Is she the transgender? Who's the one that's transgender? Not Cyborg in MMA. That was like beating the crap out of all these women.
Yeah, it wasn't Cyborg.
What Cyborg? I'm sorry, Cyborg. I don't know names. Sorry, don't mean anything about it. No, she wanted to fight Cyborg. That's what
Right.
it was. Okay, yeah. But no, you had this, in all essence, a man. You know, for all intents and purposes, he was born a male, that had the body of a man. You know, pretty much, you know, a man and whatever. It's like you go in MMA and just beat the shit out of women. You know, that's messed up. I mean, there's just and Joe Rogan he's gotten flack for that too. And it's like, dude, like, it's common sense. Like, the man, like, of all people, Joe Rogan would know because he fought MMA. I mean, the guy knows MMA. You know,
Well, the high school athlete that was transgender male won the women's wrestling championship. Well, no shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like, look. Why don't you let there has to be something done because somebody's going to get hurt and somebody's going to get sued and somebody like it's going to get to the point where, like, okay, let's say okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, so one of these teams in the Olympics is going to get smart and they're going to get a bunch of transgender women to participate in the Olympics one year and do judo and all that shit, and they're gonna like hurt some people. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen. It's pretty much equivalent to steroids.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's the same shit. It's just that instead of steroids, you're taking estrogen or whatever you're taking to become the opposite sex so that you can still be dominant. It's just messed up. I mean, I love how they write this report. No one should be excluding trans athletes because of the excessive too hardworking youths. Well, you know, in my opinion, and I'm not gonna say where this is from. I'll say this, that I really won't go to this website, but I'll just say this, that if somebody's physically, like, if they have a physical edge because of something like that needs to be looked into. It's like somebody taking steroids for years and then whatever. You know, it's getting dangerous. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's getting very dangerous.
There'd definitely be some attorneys that pick that up and run with it.
Yeah. And not just that. Now, and then I read another. Now, I'm going to leave everybody with this last article here, or this last kind of discussion, because I'm kind of dumbfounded. Hold on, I'm going to type this in, James, and I'm not joking. Okay. I watched this too. This popped up. Okay, so let me tell you guys. There's a transgender man that gave birth to a child. I have no problem with it. You know, he opened up saying, now you notice, like, opened up saying he had to deal with a lot of stigma and whatever. Okay. Look, you know, apparently from what I read, this and again, I'm not gonna give names because I don't give, you know, I just want to talk about the situation. This person started transition from female to male, and he was pregnant. The person was pregnant, but I will say I commend the person from going full turn and having the baby. I commend them because they could have done the quick way. So they had the child, and they went through stigma, and you know, I mean, at this point in time, I'm still, all I can say is this, you know, if, you know, people are going to think what they think. Okay. There's a reason why I brought this up, because I want to talk about just how people think in general. It has nothing to do with me having a problem with it, because I obviously don't. I'm glad that they had the child, and the child's healthy, and you know, that's good. I mean, the only concern I would have was would the hormone. It'd be an interesting question. Would the hormone treatments mess with the child's growth in the womb?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, and I mean, it's more of a sign, you know, more of a, hey, oh, okay, you know, like kind of question, not like, you know, but I do commend this person for having the child. I really do, and the fact that, you know, now it did deter. They said that the couple, it deterred them from having another child because of the stigma. Well, you know, in the grand scheme, what would have happened would be, y'all would have adopted. I mean, this is a situation where it probably, it's just an oddity. You know, it's an oddity, and you know, I'm glad. I'm glad they made that choice. You know, I think this should be opened up a little more to see what people think. You know, like, to me, I'm indifferent. I'm like, hey, child's healthy, cool. You know, that's how I see it. Like, child's healthy, cool. You got two parents raising them, cool. You know, like, you got you know, that's how I see. You have a good chance of having a stable household. That's how I see things. You know, I don't frankly care about the you know, people. They want to care about, you know, you know what I mean, like the religious sect. They worry about in a household that I frankly, to me, if you have people that care and they want to help you, and you know, they want to love you, then that's cool with me. I don't care. Like I have my personal beliefs, but in the grand scheme, it doesn't bother me. Don't care. You know, all my issues with all these things are more of safety. If you notice, it's more like, hey, okay, if you can prove that everything's an equal playing field, then cool. But if it's not, there has to be something done.
Yeah.
For somebody's safety, not because I don't want that person to compete or a person to do what they want to do with their life. It's just that, hey, have consideration for other people. I mean, that's the only thing I'm saying.
It has to, you know, when you're talking about high school kids and things, to me, it also has to be a fair playing field.
Oh yeah, it has to be fair, and
because why else would you join an organization or sport if you don't have a chance of possibly winning?
Right. And maybe they need another category. Maybe another category or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what, I mean, it's you know, again, I have my personal thoughts on all these things, guys. I guess the big thing I'm going to say on this podcast today, and made me think when it just happened to be a lot of things I read. I just happened to read. It wasn't like I was researching this. I just happened to catch the Joe Rogan podcast, and he talked about it. And then I saw that article about the guy who was actually the person that was pregnant that's going through a transgender transition, and it made me think. And I'm like, whatever you believe, that's fine. You have the right to believe it, okay? Religious or whatnot. But I'm going to say this very calmly. Don't impose your shit on anybody else. I say that more than anything.
Yeah.
Like if somebody wants to stand and listen to your beliefs and whatnot, and you want to have a discussion, an actual discussion of it, then fine. But if you're going to be somebody who wants to judge someone all of a sudden and not even try to, because that's just how you are and your faith is. Don't impose your shit on somebody else. I have my personal beliefs. I don't ever say them on this program. I never talk about my faith on this program because I try to be objective. Personally, in my personal life, if somebody wants to get to know my personal beliefs, then so be it. But on this program, we are objective. We are not here. We just have a discussion. We have an open discussion, and any point of view is welcome on this platform. I think I'm just a little more. If you can tell, James, I'm just a little irritable about all these outlets that are being very, let's just say, quick to. I'm trying to put this in the right term. They're very quick to criticize and to censor people's ideals, and this platform's not going to do it.
No.
But at the same time, we're also going to, we're going to respect all people. I might not like what somebody does. Cool. Doesn't mean they have the right to do it though. Well, except for something against the law, obviously. But I think we just all need to realize that. Just kind of, let people do their thing. If somebody don't like what you're doing, fine. As long as you're not hurting nobody or against the law, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Just leave it be. That's how I see it. It's just leave shit be, But with that, James, any final thoughts?
No, I think it was a good podcast coming back. Just so you guys know, they're going to be some points down the road when we do a few of these live ones. We'll actually take a couple of questions from you guys and ponder on those a little bit. And as he said, we have some more announcements coming, some more equipment coming in. We're going to try to get this thing down to an art so you guys will enjoy it. We're very glad all of you joined us today, and please tell your friends about us.
And with that, guys, y'all have a good evening. Be careful out there. Weather's coming. Don't forget to turn your clock forward 1 hour. And with that, we are out.